Pace truck is off. Nick Sanchez, Carson Hocevar on the front row. Green flag is in the air. We are racing at Homestead, Miami.
Look at Zane jump to the inside of Dean Thompson.
Wow, great start for Zane. He knows where he's got to go, and he's not wasting any time getting there. Kind of wild, wasn't it? Bumping and banging, shoving. You're going to see that amplify more and more as this race goes on.
Very impressive for that young man in his first full-time season. Just announced this week he will be back with Tricon Garage in 2024, so he's got that to look forward to as well.
See Zane Smith sliding into the right side of our screen.
Almost 3 wide for a moment, it looked like. Corey Heim is going to be able to make that pass.
Rests up and heals up quickly as we got a nice battle for the lead right now. The 11, Corey Heim, all over the back of Nick Sanchez.
This 11 truck, the last couple of laps, by far the fastest truck on the track, and just tracked right on the back of Nick Sanchez and now around the outside.
Michael, you talked about the top of the racetrack coming in. I think you can make the bottom work. Watch this, just a couple laps ago here, bottom of your screen.
Whoa. That is tight racing. Taylor Gray looked like he had the thought of diving to the bottom to make them 4 wide. Look at this.
Final lap of stage 1. It's all about those points for the top 10. Corey Heim up front. Ty Majeski, Zane Smith, Hocevar, Enfinger. You see them battling it out.
Stuart Friesen says, I don't care about any points. I got to win a race.
How about Hocevar jumps now to the inside of Zane Smith. Can he do a slide job? This is the final corner.
He's going to lose his momentum. Where will Zane go?
Is he going to pull up in front of him? Looks like he has him cleared.
95 laps to go. Corey Heim, Ty Majeski will lead him for the restart here at Homestead.
Nice push on the bottom from Zane Smith to Ty Majeski.
Nick Sanchez jumps out, tries to make it 4 wide back there in the pack. They made some good adjustments. He had fallen off.
Well, Jamie, the 38 of Zane Smith, happy so far. Needs the front to work just a little bit better. It's better than it was yesterday in 3 and 4. Wants a little more, and he's losing rear grip too quick with that truck, the 11 of Corey Heim. He's tight on initial throttle. Pretty good, though. That's pretty clear as fast as he's been in the 42 truck of Carson Hocevar. It drives good. It's just lacking power because of the debris that was on their grill. They did get that off, Josh.
For the 98 of Ty Majeski in a near must-win scenario, his biggest complaint is that he can't wrap the front like he wants to on the turn, and he needs grip on the throttle, so they made an adjustment to try and help him out.
Foul for him, and this just happened moments ago.
Yeah, Memphis Peter Lau was trying to squeeze into his pit, and he overshot his pit, and it was just more congestion than those crew guys could handle. Good to see that crew guy drive off on the cart, grimacing, but yet able to get to the car. This is going to be 4, 5 wide. There it is.
You see it all pushing around with new tires. Tanner Gray was shown as the leader on old tires. But Corey Heim pushes his way around. He's got Zane Smith right behind him. Ben Rhodes on the high side trying to make his way through, trying to get to the top 10 to get a point or 2 in this stage number 2. Almost at the halfway point of this race.
Look at that. Wow, what action.
And look at those trucks that stayed out. The 16 of Ankrum, the 15 of Tanner Gray. Everybody driving by him.
Corey Heim, Zane Smith. Green and white checkers are out for stage number 2. Corey Heim sweeps the first 2 stages of the race. Zane Smith just behind him, Bailey Curry, Nick Sanchez, Stuart Friesen hanging up in the top 5. Boys up front are in the hunt. Corey Heim, Zane Smith side by side as the green flag waves once again.
Great start for Zane down there on the bottom. Really good jump, and he's going to get the lead.
Zane Smith leads at Homestead for the first time today.
Bailey Curry gave him a big push. Got him out front. See if Bailey can hang in there.
Corey Heim's going to fight back and get back around Bailey Curry. You see Hocevar jumping on the line. There's Nick Sanchez moving to the inside of Bailey Curry.
Carson Hocevar trying to thread the needle, move around, get his way back up. Ty Majeski just behind him.
I'm not sure there was room for Hocevar to get in front of Majeski, but it made it work.
3 wide into turn 1.
Chase Purdy, the
Caution.
trouble on the front stretch.
Caution comes out for the 4th time. That's Colby Howard in the 9.
Like a little left front damage.
Some flat tires.
And some right front damage.
Zane Smith, Corey Heim, this has been a fun battle to watch today. Side by side as the green flag is in the air once again.
Man.
Huge restart.
Big jump.
Here comes Dean Thompson making it 4 wide back there in the pack.
Look at Sanchez trying to get to the outside of Corey Heim. Corey said, I'm going to block that move. See if Bailey Curry can pull up in front of Corey Heim.
He does it.
Bailey Curry doing a heck of a job holding off all these playoff drivers.
Grant Enfinger trying to come from behind. Looks like he's got a good truck. He's going to be able to squeeze to the bottom of Purdy. I think so.
Ben Rhodes on the move, and that bright orange number 99 truck goes to the inside of his teammate Ty Majeski. The 11 of Corey Heim trying to take away the lead from Zane Smith.
Carson Hocevar, the blue number 42, not far behind. Caution.
Caution out for the 5th time. Turn 4. The 22 truck goes around. That's Mason Maggio.
He gets it right and keeps rolling. I think he has a flat tire.
50 laps to go from Homestead, Miami. Watch the restart from the 38 on the inside is Zane Smith. Corey Heim on the outside as they fan out all over the place. 4 wide into turn 1.
What about Bailey Curry with the big push? But he said, I'm going to take that push and go high. Doesn't work. Look at Matt Crafton scraping along the wall. I told you it's just going to get more and more intense.
Corey Heim slipped back a little bit. Great restart for Zane Smith. Carson Hocevar in 2nd. Here comes Corey Heim to the inside trying to make up that spot.
And Jake Garcia has announced that he will not be back for that team.
Oh, silly season. I just love it.
Look at Corey Heim. I think this is the fastest truck, Bill. Whether you can get up to Zane and do anything with him or not. Look at that move. He was able to complete the pass, do the slide job before they ever got to the corner almost. Nice little in and out move there for that 11 truck.
Good battle for the 4th spot. You see Raja pulling up beside of Bailey Curry. There's Grant Enfinger. There's some playoff contenders right there. Nick Sanchez, Enfinger mixed in with Stuart Friesen and Matt Crafton.
Michael, you talk about the 11 of Corey Heim. I mean, he's just been the most solid team, the most solid truck all year long. He's finished in the top 10 all but 2 races. He's won 3 times this year. Just consistency has been the name of the game for this team.
So he's living both right now. Look at the slipping and slide we have here.
How about Bailey Curry? I'm just so impressed with what he's doing the 3rd spot.
How about Raja now gonna grab that 3rd spot?
Oh, he didn't expect the 15 to stop, and Nick was a little hotter than him.
That you said with 30 to 35 laps to go, that's when they need to come in. They needed to split the stage there, and that's what most of our drivers just did.
Carson Hocevar continually is faster than Zane Smith, and he actually pitted 4 laps earlier than Zane Smith did. Here we go, battle for the spot.
And this means that Zane Smith, he has to win this race to transfer. Carson Hocevar drives around Zane. Can Zane come back?
Carson Hocevar around Zane Smith. Carson does not have to win to make it in.
He has almost 14 seconds on Corey Heim running 4th. So I think they feel like, remember how early Corey Heim put his tires on in this cycle. I feel like they think as we're going to watch Carson Hocevar just easily drive by for the lead. Ben Rhodes it's doable to finish 3rd.
Yes, it is. You can see the cushion he has there.
11 laps to go. Carson Hocevar takes the lead for the 1st time today. And I'll tell you, I feel like every time we've looked, Carson has had the fastest lap in this race, especially the 2nd half of the race.
He gained over 1.5 seconds on him that lap. I think it's doable.
There was a lot of traffic that lap for Ben Rhodes, though. There's Corey Heim going into turn 3. Let's take a look. See Ben Rhodes now going into turn 1.
Zane Smith had to win this race to advance. 3 seconds back, he doesn't have enough time. Carson Hocevar, they've had a perfect day. He led when it counted most. Checkered flag is out. Carson Hocevar gets it done at Homestead Miami Speedway. They have punched their ticket and will race for a championship.